guys, this is Ashtray here. Peace out. What you doing? Okay, I'm not normally doing these kind of videos. This is my first theory video, and it's about the TV show Ruby. If you haven't seen it, go to Rooster Teeth. I will try to find a way to put their link in the description or something for you so that you can go and look at it and binge watch all 4 volumes and then watch the Ruby Chibi series, which there is only 1 season until this May 13th, this Saturday coming up. And then there's going to be more there, and that's whenever season 2 is starting. But today's video is about who Ruby's father really is. And quite honestly, it's kind of hard for people to understand that. And I don't believe it's been addressed yet. And I don't know, I kind of understand why, because people don't want to think that Yang's father, is not Ruby's father also. But if you just look at Yang herself, Yang has her mother's eyes. And the only reason Yang has her mom's long hair is because she's been growing it out since she was really little. I mean, she's been growing it out since she was born. She's never had it cut, as far as we know. But Yang has the hair color of Tai Yang. So, what does that say about Ruby? Ruby has Summer Rose. She has her mom's eyes. But why then would she not have Tai Yang's blonde hair color? And then if you go and you look at, say, Weiss has the same hair color as her father, but her eyes are her mother's eyes. And then if you go and you look at, say, Blake, it's the same thing. And in Volume 4, you meet Blake's parents. Yes, there are spoilers in this. I'm not going to do major spoilers. That's little stuff to me anyway. I don't know about you. But whenever you look at that and you think about it, all of them have their mother's eyes, but they have their father's hair color. So, who is Ruby's father then? Because Ruby wouldn't be Tai Yang's daughter then. She couldn't. Not if the hair color if we're going by the hair color being the same as her father's hair color. Who else was on that team? Qrow was. And a lot of people like to think, oh, Summer was also Qrow's sister and all this other stuff. No. Qrow and Summer had no relation whatsoever. Qrow and Raven is Yang's mother, were brother and sisters. They came from the same clan, technically, however that works. I don't understand that part whenever they have that conversation. But Raven and Qrow are brother and sister. Summer has no relation to any of them, as far as we know of, that we've seen in Ruby thus far. Which would mean that Qrow could easily have liked Summer, gone out with her, and been dating her, and they had Ruby. Which Summer, I believe by the timeline, disappeared a year and a half after Ruby was born. So then, whenever she was on her mission too long, Qrow went to go find her. And that took until Yang was 8 years old whenever he found out Summer was dead. Which is crazy to think about, because that would mean that it took years. Which, if Ruby is only 2 years younger than Yang, that would make her 6. She grew up knowing Tai Yang as her father. So why change that whenever she's 6 years old and still growing? They may have been waiting until it was the right time to tell her after she graduated from her old high school and went into Beacon, but she went in 2 years early. And then all of the stuff happened with the Grimm and the bad guys, and I'm not going to go into much detail about that. But if you think about just that, the timeline there, what's to say that Qrow is not Ruby's father? To me, Qrow is Ruby's father. There is no other way around that, because then how else would Ruby also be wielding the scythe? Which is crazy to think about, is that she has that much strength. She isn't using the same weapon as her mother is. Yang is technically using the same style of weaponry as her father, Tai Yang, which makes sense whenever he's training her to not use her semblance all the time, because that's what he had to do. Qrow taught Ruby how to use the scythe, which he knew only she could wield because she is his daughter. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty set on Qrow being Ruby's father. If you guys have any comments about this or have any idea about this or anything, comment down below and leave a like if you like this. Share this with all of your friends. But I am still definite on Qrow is Ruby's father. And unless you guys have some impending evidence of her not being Qrow's daughter, please share that also down below in the comments, because that would be great to know as well, to see like what the difference is and everything. But that's what I'm banking on. Have a good day, guys. Peace. This is Ashery, and lights out.